Good day and welcome. Today we're going to learn about understanding health laws in Namibia. This is made for middle school learners. The goal is to help students understand basic health laws and why they are important for their well-being and their community. What are health laws? Well, health laws are rules made up by the government to keep people healthy and safe in their daily lives. They help protect us from sickness, injury, and danger in our homes, schools, and communities. Let's look at an example. Laws about clean water and sanitation in schools help prevent diseases like diarrhea and cholera. One of these rules is hand washing rules. Schools must provide clean water and soap for hand washing in bathrooms and classrooms. Why is this important, you ask? Well, washing your hands with soap and water kills germs that can make us sick. This simple law protects everyone in school from spreading infections and staying healthy. Now let's learn about food safety laws. Food safety laws has to do with when you are preparing food or when you buy food from a person. Laws that make sure the food we eat is safe and healthy for everyone in our community. These laws say that food sold in markets must be fresh and not spoiled, not rotten. Vendors must also follow hygiene rules. They need to keep their space clean. They need to have clean water with them. They need to be able to wash their hands, wash their utensils. That is all the normal hygiene rules. Now ask yourself, why is it important for food to be safe? Well, if food is not safe, then we could get sick, right? Who ever had a runny stomach? Yes, that is when a specific bacteria got into your food and you ate it or you drank it. And that's why we need to make sure when we eat that we wash our hands before we do. Now, what could happen if we eat spoiled food? Well, you can get sick, you can get food poisoning and end up in the hospital. So there's a lot of things that can happen if you eat spoiled food. It's very, very important that you always eat fresh food. Now, what are the school rules for health? Remember, we have school rules that says no littering. Because if we litter, if we throw our things away on the ground, that will bring more pests like rats and mice and things. Okay, and they bring diseases. So we need to keep the school clean and prevent waste from attracting pests. We also don't share food when we are sick. Remember, you have germs. As soon as you are sick, you spread those germs to other people around you. That's why we need to put our hands in front of our mouths when we yawn, when we have to cough into our elbow, and when we do not share food when we are sick, because it will make other people sick. We are also supposed to have clean toilets. So the toilets are supposed to be cleaned regularly and maintained to ensure that everything keeps clean. Now, in your book, write down what other rules do you think, do you know of or think that should be in our school to keep everyone healthy? What other rules should we follow? This is your instructions. Imagine you are a health law detective. Our mission, or your mission, is to think like a detective about health in your community. Think of one health law or rule that is important for your community, not just your school, your whole community. What is the law or rule, and why is it important for your community? This is the work that you need to do for today's lesson. So answer these questions. So we need to choose one healthy habit. Eating healthy food, fresh fruits, vegetables, and nutritious meals, or exercising regularly, physical activity to stay strong and fit, or getting enough sleep. Sleep is important. Now write down one healthy habit to choose. Then state a positive health law that supports this habit. A law that says that yes, we are supposed to eat healthy food. And then explain why is this law helpful. Okay, so now you need to submit your answers to the You Do tasks in your book. So what do you need to submit? You need to submit the health law detective where you had to play detective. And you also needed to submit the healthy habits. Which healthy habits do you think there should be a law about? Okay, so those are the two things that you need to submit as your goals for today. Now let's look at it. Why health law matters? Well, they protect us all from sickness and danger in our daily lives. They also help create healthier schools and communities in Namibia for everyone. By understanding these laws, you can help keep yourself and others safe and healthy. Remember, you're allowed to remind people that are not following these rules that there are rules that you need to follow to keep each other healthy. Remember to practice healthy habits every day. Wash your hands, eat nutritious foods, exercise, and get enough sleep. You are now health law experts. So make sure that you follow these rules. Thank you and goodbye.